Man, am I really about to do another Philadelphia Eagles preview after what I've seen these last couple weeks? I guess I got to, mainly because, to keep it interesting, we are doing another $25 giveaway to your Cash App. All you got to do is tell me in the comment section how many rushing yards, yes, rushing yards, will Miles Sanders have against the Packers? What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. If you are new to the channel and can still handle talking about the Philadelphia Eagles, well, go right ahead and hit that subscribe button. And make sure if you're new, you're old, you smash that notification bell so you know when I go live or drop some content instantly. Hit that bell. On that note, if you are tired of watching the Philadelphia Eagles lose, but then in the back of your head you're like, I hope nobody's listening, kind of want to get a top 5 pick, smash that like button. With all that being said, let's jump into today's topics. Now, we're going to do an Eagles vs. Packers preview, like I said, but I do want to get into something real quick. There's been rumors about Doug Pederson coaching this bad on purpose to get fired. Now, how does that even make sense? Like, you want to be this bad of a coach to get fired so another organization could be appealed by what they saw you do in 2020 and hire you? For what? On what not to do as a head coach or play caller in the National Football League? So this rumor going around that he wants to get fired is just ridiculous to me. Now, I do agree he probably is not happy in this situation, being the power struggle between Howie Roseman and Doug Pederson, because who really is the head coach when it comes to inactive, game day decisions, personnel, all that stuff? Is it Howie? Is it Doug? I mean, they say whatever they want to say in the media, but you can tell there's a power struggle there. So I understand him not being happy in that sense and what Howie's been giving him. But Doug, you have your own fair share of the blame with play calling, the lack of running the ball, when obviously that is the best part of this team. The only part that hasn't been horrible this season. It's just been missing, but not horrible. So now that I got that out of the way, let's jump into this Eagles vs. Packers preview. Now, let's be honest. This game could easily get out of hand early, and the Eagles can find themselves in a deep hole like they normally do. And if that happens, we can all kiss the run game goodbye. I'm talking a couple things easily makes Doug Pederson totally abandon the run. 1, early fumble. 2, getting stuffed a couple possessions in a row. And lastly, being down by double digits. Even if it's early in the game, he completely abandons the run, which this is part of the reason why we drop back so many times and continue to get sacked and hurt ourselves. But again, this is a preview video, so let's talk like he's not going to do that. Let's pretend he's not going to do that. So here's some key things that I went over when I looked at this matchup. If the Eagles come out with a different game plan, let's talk about it. So we just saw DK Metcalf come in and beat us badly for 10 catches and 177 yards. Well, we're not playing against DK Metcalf, but we're playing against one of the best receivers in the game as well, in Davante Adams, who on the season has 74 receptions in 2020, and he averages 100.9 yards per game, which ranks first in the NFL. And to go along with that, he has 11 touchdowns on the season. Now, Darius Slay coming off a little shaky performance where he ran with DK but couldn't win any of the 50-50 battles. He's going to have to shadow Davante Adams, which is a deadly receiver in this league. However, you got to remember, him coming from the Detroit Lions, he's matched up with Davante Adams numerous times in the past, twice a year for multiple years, and they always go back and forth. So I'm hoping he bounces back, even though as I'm recording this today, Thursday night, he was on the injury report. Hopefully he gets off or we're going to be in trouble. We're going to need him to shadow him and just slow him down to the best of his ability. One other way we can help not get the ball to Davante Adams is with our pass rush. As we all know, the Eagles have 38 sacks on the season, which is tied for second, and 83 quarterback hits, which is also second in the NFL. But it's going to be a little negated because if you look at this offensive line for the Green Bay Packers, they have only allowed 12 sacks this year. 11 games, 12 sacks, that's great. And it comes down to the offensive line being very good, but also Aaron Rodgers with his quick feet back there just making things happen. Not the easiest quarterback to sack, so we're going to have to battle good offensive line versus good defensive line. We need to get the job done if we have a chance to win. Another thing we got to pay attention to is the Eagles defense versus the Packers offense on third down. As of late, the Eagles have been better on third down, getting off the field 36.9% of the time, which ranks 5th in the NFL. But we're going against an offense that converts at a high rate on third down. They get a conversion on third down 48.5% of the time, which ranks 4th. So we're going to have the 5th overall defense on third down versus the 4th overall offense when it comes to getting off and staying on the field. That right there is going to be critical if the Eagles have any chance to win.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
The defense has to come through for this struggling offense. And lastly, the biggest thing, the thing that we all know, Doug Pederson.
Run the dang ball.
Seriously though, we have to run the ball. The Packers are allowing 114 yards per game, a 4.6 yards per carry, and the last 3 games, they actually allowed an average of 123 yards per game. So we have to take advantage of that. Last year, we shocked the world and went to Lambeau and beat the Packers when we were not good. We just came off a loss against the Falcons, the Lions, and we went to Lambeau early in the season last year and won. And how did we do that? Jordan Howard, Miles Sanders, and Carson Wentz made the plays necessary to get us the W. Yes, our defense was bad. Yes, Aaron Rodgers threw for like 400 plus yards, but we got the W because Carson made the right plays. We play action him and we ran the ball for like $160, $180. Do not quote me, but we have to run the ball. This is a game that no ifs, ands, or buts. Miles Sanders needs to touch the ball 20 times at least. Boston Scott needs to touch the ball 7 or 8 times. I'm looking for north of 25 carries total for this running back group. Simple and plain. Doug, one more time.
Run the dang ball.
Gotta love that movie. We could use Michael Orr at left tackle because Jason Peters wasn't getting it done. But again, I do like Jordan Mailata. This offensive line has to hold up. The Preston brothers are pretty good at pass rushing, and if we drop Carson Wentz back time and time again, we will lose this game by a large margin. I don't know if the Packers are going to come out and give us one of them Seattle Seahawks games, so we're going to have to get this done early. Now, for our offense, I really don't got much to say other than please run the ball. Of course, you got to get Carson Wentz in the groove. Roll him out, move the pocket, protect him, get him comfortable, scheme these receivers open. Stop just doing comeback routes. Stop just doing out routes. Stop doing all this long developing play. Send somebody long, but don't have everybody going on these long developing plays. And Carson, look at the field. Hopefully, Doug can get some of his reads closer together so he doesn't have to scan too much. We have to get this quarterback comfortable, and I promise you, get him a little comfortable, get him some easy completions. He will come out with one of these wow passes for us, and maybe we can sneak out a W. I'm talking sneak, peek, hide and seek, I don't know. We need all the help we can get to get this W because I'm a betting man and no way, no how am I going to put my actual dollar bills on this game. But at the end of the day, until the fat lady's singing, I'm going to rock with the Eagles, even though, like I said in the opener, in the back of my head, don't tell nobody, but the top 5 picks sound real good. But my animosity towards the Dallas Cowboys, the New York Giants, the Washington football team, I can't let them have the satisfaction of beating us. It's just in my blood. With all that being said, like I said, whoever gets closest to predicting Miles Sanders' yards when it comes to rushing, how many total rushing yards will Miles Sanders have, will win a $25 gift card and or PayPal. I always say PayPal. I don't know why I say PayPal. But $25 to your Cash App that you provide. So put it in the comment section and let me know all your thoughts on this Packers-Eagles game. Can we win? Please get some positivity in the comment section. But at the end of the day, I don't want you guys to lie to yourself. If you know we have no shot, put it in the comment section. I appreciate all you guys. Shout out to everybody. Just crossed over 7K. Appreciate you guys. I will be doing a live play-by-play, so come through. Like I said, I get revved back up on game day. Whew. But we do have Sixers basketball to look forward to. Amen. Especially if some of you guys ain't Sixers fans, maybe you like the Lakers, other teams. Well, I can't talk about all that. Until next time, I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. You guys know what time it is. We out.